Welcome back to Getting Ready with Juanita. If you would like to know how I got this look today, please continue to watch. So today I'm going to start off with my base products, and the first product I'm going to go in with is the Naturium Vitamin C Serum. I'm just going to apply this to my face. So I just like to get this down. So vitamin C is a brightener, and as we mature, we lose some of that brightness in our skin. So it's nice to add a brightener into our routine. So I'm just going to rub that into my skin. The next product I'm going to be using is the Drunk Elephant whipped cream. And I'm just going to apply a nice layer of this just for that moisture and hydration. And my skin is fairly dry, so I really have to prime my skin before I do my makeup. So I'm just going to get this on and just blend it in. And now my skin soaks these products up because where it's dry. So that feels great. And then the last product I'm going to go in with is my, this is Glow Recipe. And I'm just going to, it is the Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. And it's really nice smelling, and it's a well-loved product in my collection. I really enjoy the smell. And during the winter months, I like to add extra hydration just because my skin tends to be a little extra dry. In the summer months, I tend to use a more blurring primer. Or if I'm going out on a nice evening out, I'll put on a blurring primer. But for my everyday wear, I really like to use a lot of moisturizers under my makeup base. So there we go. And this smells so lovely. So today I'm going to be using my Luminous Silk Foundation from Armani. This is a beautiful foundation. And I'm just going to apply some just straight onto my face and just pump it out. This blends out beautifully. I'll just use my BK brush to blend this product into my skin. And I really enjoy this foundation. It really wears well throughout the day. I don't usually have an issue with this wearing off or breaking apart on me, but my skin is not very oily, so the likelihood of that happening is pretty low. So there we go. I'm just going to blend in that foundation. And my next product that I'm going to go in with is my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector. I just like to always put just a little bit on just to help hide some of the darkness I have from the blueness around my eyes. And I also like to use it over my birthmark on my eyelid there, just for extra coverage. So I'm just going to blend this in. This is such a beautiful light formula as well. So today I'm going to be using the Tower 28 Concealer Serum for under my eyes. I really enjoy wearing this every day. I'm just going to get this product on. It's a very light concealer, hints of being a serum, but it also has nice coverage and it blends out so beautifully. For everyday wear, I really enjoy this concealer. So I'm just going to blend this out. What I do is I try to bring this down and blend it into my foundation, just so that it's not as noticeable. So I'm just going to pat around my eyes and up on my forehead. I'm just going to blend this out. There we go. And because my skin is dry, it really enjoys this product because it's really nice and moisturizing. I like to go around my nose. Perfect. Lovely. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my bronzer, and I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in Fair. It's a lovely product. So I'm just going to add some dimension back to my face, some color. And this blends out really beautifully. It is one of my favorite cream bronzers that I use. Perfect. So now that I have all of my cream products that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to just set down the concealer, and I'll be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's a nice hydrating powder, so it tends to be less drying than some others, and I'm just going to make sure that I don't have any creases in my concealer before I do this. So we'll just blend that out. Try not to move my under eyes too much, and just get some of this product on. And it's a great, like I said, it's not so drying. My face never feels dry and cakey with this product. It's great for people with dry skin or people with mature skin. And it has blurring as well, and that's always a nice added aspect of this product. There we go. So I've got that down now. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go off screen and do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, and my eyebrows are done. They're nicely filled in. And the products that I used, my usual Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. I use my Sephora eyebrow pencil, and then I filled them in with Build a Brow from Maybelline. So those are the products that I used in my eyebrows. And I used Ensley Reign Flourish eyeshadow palette to create this eye look today. And I'm just getting excited for spring. It's just around the corner. And this is just a beautiful color story for those who love color. And I am one of those people. So I like to do a wide range of looks, but color is always my favorite. So I'm just going to show you guys how I created this look over on this eye now. And the first color I'm going to use is this nice light purple there. So I'm just going to get my brush, and I'm just going to dab a little bit. I'm just going to start right here in my outer corner. Now this time I'm not going to bring it all the way in. I'm just going to concentrate the purple right here, and I'm gonna just blend, 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 just lay down some of that transition shade that I would like to achieve. So we're just gonna blend a little bit right here, and we're going to give that a nice color. Beautiful. And Ensley Reign has beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow palettes, and they do all sorts of different color stories. This actually is one of their brighter ones. You can get a lot more like cooler palettes or just a wide range. So I'm just going to go in next with the pink, and I'm going to use that pink on that inner corner where I did not lay any of that purple, so I'm going to use some of that bright pink right here, and I'm going to just blend the two together just right at the seam. I'm not going to go all the way out. I don't want to cover up the purple I had laid down, so I'm just going to blend that. And as I go, I'll just reassess always. Usually I do both eyes at the same time, so it's a little bit more balanced. So I'm just going to go in with my purple again, just to make sure that it's competing with that pink there. Perfect. Awesome. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my smaller detail brush. And I'm going to go in with this color here. It looks like a brown in the palette, but it's a purplish shade, a plum shade, and it's just a really beautiful. So I'm just going to start laying some of this down right here in my corner, and I'm just going to start adding some depth just to this look, and just we're going to work on this corner here, and we're going to blend it out. So lay it down in the corner and then start to blend it out. Then we're going to create a nice color gradient. Perfect. All right, perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my trusty NYX glitter glue. I'm just going to lay some down where on that bare lid. Just give it a second. And with my finger, I'm going to be going into this shade here first. And this is a beautiful multi-chrome, either a duochrome or a multi-chrome. I'm not quite sure, but it has some beautiful shifts to it. And there's definitely a pink in there. I see some orange, and even in certain ways they turn, you can also see a little bit of that purple. And I really, so if that's the case, it's probably a multi-chrome. And if I'm wrong, I stand corrected. And this is where Ensley Reign really shines. I mean, the matte formulas are good, but their shimmer shades are just beautiful. So I'm just going to lay some of that down. And now to sort of try to blend these two shades here, I'm just going to go in with this one, and I'll use this one just right where the two meet. And I'm just going to lay some of that. And then what I'm going to do is just go back here and make sure I'm sort of blending and merging these colors together. And then I'm going to go back with my detail brush, and I'm just going to do some more blending so that all blends in nicely. Good. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this small BK Beauty brush, another detail sort of brush, and I'm going to use my dark shade. And I'm just going to lay some of that dark shade just down here. I'm just building up some of that pigment right here. Perfect. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a rougher brush. This is 26. This is rougher 26. Just wiping off any color I may have had on there. And I'm actually going to start off with the pink first. I'm going to lay some pink right here. That's such a pigmented, beautiful shade. And then I'll take a little bit of my purple. Now I'm going to start blending this out. And I'll soften that pink now in a second. So I'm going to use my purple, and I'm going to be smoking this area out and blending it with the upper eyeshadows. And I'll just go back in with my small detailer again and just add some more depth right here, just so I don't lose that pigment just right here on the outer corner. I want to have some depth there, and I'll just go right back in here just to make sure they all look nicely blended. And then I'm going to use this is a clean rougher 27. I'm just going to soften these colors. Just soften any harshness that's going on. So I have both my eyes completed now with the pigments from Ensley Reign, and I'm just going to go into my e.l.f. contour palette, and I'm going to use that light shade, and I'm just going to highlight the brow bone, and I'm going to use this right here in the inner corner, and this time I'm going to just get some of that pigment blended in, and that way it almost looks like I've just used a lighter version. So it's going to pick up some of that pigment and give us a nice inner corner highlight. Before I put this down, I'm just going to give my brush a wipe, and I'm going to do my nose. Give my nose a highlight and just that little dot down there. I'm going to use my BK Beauty brush that looks like that. I'm going to get my color just down my nose. Just try to blend that in just so there's not anything too harsh. There we go. So some contouring of the nose, and I'm going to use this shade here and just use that as just to top the bronzer that I use there, and I'm just going to give some shape to my face. Just going over the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer just to set it. Looks great. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with my Singe Beauty blush, and I'm going to be using a shade Riveting Rhubarb. I'm going to use Riveting Rhubarb, which is just a beautiful warm pink. It's just a nice soft pink. We'll just lay some of this down. I really love Angelica's blushes. The Singe Beauty blushes are absolutely gorgeous. And it's a new brand. They do some beautiful makeup brushes. I don't have any yet, but that should come along. And then I'm going to go in with my Rare Beauty highlighter just to go at the top of the cheeks. This is a very beautiful highlighter. This one's in Mesmerize, and I'm just going to go at the top, and you need very little, so the fan brush helps me really control how much I put on, but it gives just the height of that cheekbone, and I usually do the top of my lip there. There we go. Really beautiful. And then for the setting powder today, I'm just going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury setting powder in Fair. And I'll just be using a little bit of this to, again, blend everything together. So I don't need a lot, just a little, just to help blend all of that makeup together. Lovely. And I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Just give that a second to dry, and I'll use my fan. Me and my sister had a trip a few months ago to Las Vegas, and I found my fan there. So that was a really fun trip, especially to go in our cooler months here in Canada to get to go to Las Vegas. But we went to a desert, which was extremely hot. I think that's probably some of the hottest weather I've yet experienced. Even though I lived in Germany when I was a younger woman, when I was 18, and the summer there was extremely hot that year. It was a heat wave. It was awesome. But I don't remember it being as hot as Las Vegas. That was really quite warm and beautiful. I really enjoyed my experience down there. So now that's dry, I'm going to move on to my mascara. And I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerize. And I have it in black, and this is the wand. It's a nice bushy wand. So I'm just going to apply a couple of layers of this. It's a new product to me, so I'll probably be using it a few times. So get down a coat on my upper lashes. Well, I really enjoyed how my eyeshadow look turned out today. It is a bit bright, a little bit scary, probably for a lot of people, and it was for me at first as well. And one of the things that really helped me become more confident about using color was after I do my makeup, take a picture in front of a window with natural light. And that way I can really see what the makeup looks like, because I always felt like I was laying down way too much. But when I started doing that, it's just a technique that I did, nothing that I learned off of anyone, but just something I found very helpful. And it really helped me learn sort of what the makeup looked like, and it made me feel a lot more confident with applying the makeup, because then I really learned how bright it actually looked, and if I had overdone something, or if I didn't blend something enough, or so it was a very helpful tool. So far, I've been really enjoying this mascara. This is my second time using it only, but the first time, wow, I was really blown away with the lengthening and how much fullness it did give to, and it's just exactly what I like my eyelashes. So, because we all have different likes, and makeup is a very personal thing, and if it makes you feel good, that's awesome. Because when I do my makeup, it makes me feel good. So, there we go. Perfect. Lovely. And for lipstick today, I'm going to be using one of my Lip Cheat lip liners, and this is the shade Pink Venus. So I'm going to outline my lips with Pink Venus. Another very soft pink. And the lip product I'm going to be using today is Rare Beauty. It's it is Hope in a tinted lip gloss. Now this has, I believe, just it lays down really nice. It's very liquidy. But what I like about this, it's a lip tint. So even when the lip oil wears down, you're left with some color on your lip. And it is a beautiful soft pink that looks really nice with the blush and the lip liner I applied. So I'm just going to step off camera, finish my hair, and I'll be right back. Well, I had a lot of fun today. I really enjoyed playing with the Ensley Reign Flourish palette. I enjoy the look that I got. I feel good, and I'm ready for the rest of my day. Please, if you liked my video, subscribe. Hit the like button and leave a comment. I look forward to seeing you guys the next time. Have a good day. Bye.